just getting set up here. Load this up. I need to figure this out. They changed everything, so give me a second. That's what I was looking for. There we go. All right. There we go. They updated the Twitch on the phone, so I had to get used to it. But we're back in the Dragonage 2. As you can see, we're playing as Robinhawk. He is a dual-wielding rogue, because that's how we do. We have Varys. Isabel is hiding in there. And Anders. There's Isabella. We just got out of the last time we played. We got out of
the same thing that makes anything valuable. Someone's willing to pay for it.
That's not evasive.
Look, I didn't get where I am by showing my hand, you know.
No, your hand isn't what I hear you've been showing.
Anyway, we got out of the deep roads last time we played this. It's been a while, but we got out of the deep roads, and now we're kinda making our way back. And around here we've got difficult situations. Act 2's Act 2's unpleasant. I tend to do the DLC usually before Act 2. I do one of them, and then at the end of Act 2 I do the other. This time I think we'll do all this, set myself up so it makes a little sense, and do the DLCs at the end of Act 2.
And you didn't open it? You managed to resist the urge?
It was locked. It was a locked box.
Hasn't stopped you before.
What do you want me to say?
Nothing. I just found it curious, that's all.
Nothing interesting here. Most of the items are DLC items now. I must have spent everything. That's fine. Oh, I did. Now I remember. I remember what I did. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, let's go talk to this person.
You! This is your fault! You and that blighter, Varric Tethras.
What did I do?
You'll be the end of my boys.
I
Have
don't
we met?
even know who you are.
Yevon, member in good standing of the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Not that it really matters to people like you.
What exactly did I do?
Specific. A lot of things are my fault.
My sons are lost in the deep roads because of stories about you. Your sodding glory and treasure.
Don't you dare blame him. We both know this was Iwan's doing.
If you want to keep your job, shut your mouth, woman.
Your boys are grown men. It was their own decision.
Your boys don't sound bright enough to follow a map. I'm sure they didn't get too far.
My boys aren't stupid. Foolhardy, maybe, but not stupid. You're the only one who knows where they went. They were following the path of your expedition. Please help me find them. Don't let my boys die down there.
Your sons made an expedition into the deep roads. Did anyone go with them?
They went alone, the fools. Just my 3 boys against every darkspawn in the deep roads.
Iwan is Yevon's middle son. The whole thing was his idea. Emrys and Merrin were just following his lead. The greedy bastard didn't want to hire anyone else if it meant he had to share the spoils.
Sounds familiar.
I thought coming to the surface meant I would never have to face losing my sons to the darkspawn.
Yeah, well, you
Sure.
win some, you lose
Well,
some.
look, how many Darkspawn could have come back in 3 years anyway?
Why do I keep making friends with people who want to spend all their free time in the bloody deep roads?
Thank you, Messer. Those boys are my life. They entered the deep roads using the same passage you did. Please find them. I will see you rewarded for your efforts.
Well, Isabella didn't like that. Oh well. She'll get over it. Heading home. Let's head into our new
Do you think
home.
people will ever start calling it the Hawk Estate?
No.
You've settled in nicely.
It's just luck. And skill.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
So, how can I be of service this time?
Someone's trying to be a guard, poorly. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
You don't think it's worth investigating?
I have. He even convinced one of my lieutenants to raid the Dupuis mansion. Nothing there. You wouldn't believe how much ass I had to kiss after that. Bloody hobbyist constable. Why can't he spend his declining years building a boat or something?
Seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related. There's no sense to that. Can't be.
Muzzle the geezer. Got it.
I would never say that. But if it leads somewhere genuine, I'll pick it up on your word. If he shuts up, that's good too. He's in the gallows. Thanks, Hawk. I appreciate it.
So here's all our quests. Night Terrors. Underground Railroad, that's a big one. Well, life in the desert hasn't been easy. Keeper Maranthorel tries her best, but I don't know what else she can do for me. The younger elves won't accept me, and I often hear them whispering behind my back. The elders have more discretion, but I can see in their eyes they're afraid of me. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Sometimes it just feels like you're the only person I can trust. Fenrir. Feeling inadequate. That's from Isabella. Words aren't enough to convey how grateful I am. Thank you for saving my daughter from that monster. When I look at my little girl, I'm reminded of what you did for my family. Leah found a hero in you. She became interested in swordplay and combat. She speaks of joining the guard one day. She seems none the worse for wear in your dead Elrin. So we saved her from a crazy person. That's nice. Sarah, I'm glad to hear Anthronil took no vengeance on you for helping me. I'm sure I surely would have died in her service. My sisters are both maids now, and I've proven myself an able shepherd and have been granted 2 ewes of my own to start a flock. Oh, that's nice. So we got some baby sheep, and he's gonna make a little shepherd go of it. I heard you made a name for yourself in Kirkwall. My hopes for continued success. Thank you again, transcribed Lady of the House of Price. That's nice. Dear Sir Madam, I'm Lord Occam Falk of Starkhaven. So this is Starkhaven stuff. I have faith in the Maker and Joste, his beloved prophet, that I must bring a matter of urgent business to you. Years ago I served the office of Seneschal to the royal family of Starkhaven. Sadly, I have been deposed, ousted by a foul usurper. I represent His Royal Highness Prince Corbinian Vale, the true heir of the throne, and with your help, Maker willing, we will see him wear the crown of Starkhaven once more. His Highness had a fortune of 11,000 sovereigns locked away in the vaults of the Royal Bank of Intiva. With access to this fortune, he can raise an army to retake the throne, but it is too dangerous for His Highness to simply withdraw the funds himself. This is where we require your assistance and discretion. So I gotta, what? Simply send me the details of an open bank account in Kirkwall, and I will arrange that the funds are transferred to you. My king will then contact you to retrieve his fortune, leaving you a hefty reward. I must warn you, Intevans do not consider accounts viable if it contains less than 100 sovereigns. Please observe the utmost confidentiality. Yours, Lord Occam Falk. So I need 100 sovereigns, basically. We'll try. Heard you lot go to the free marches. Don't know why you'd bother. I suppose it's better than Orlais. They got spiders up there, big ones. Couldn't swing a dead cat around here without hitting a giant spider, but the blight drove him off. Maker, dark days ahead. Mark my words, a man can't even cover his blighted land with poisonous traps. Old Barlin. Gamlin and Mel. Payment is now 2 months late, Sarah. Interest accrued, as you are well aware. You will find yourself barred from our establishment unless payment is made. Think no better card char or numbers runner in Kirkwall will deal with you. I certainly hope this matter is attended to before steps are taken. Let us avoid further unpleasantness. Gillard. Message from Lothering. I hope you and your children are holding up. I'm so sorry about Carver. I remember the dear boy helping me with trap rats in the cellar. The blight has taken too much from us. Thank the Maker, the hero of Ferelden, and the Grey Wardens. Things are slowly getting back to normal in most part of the country, but Lothering is gone for good. We had hoped to rebuild there, but the blight poisoned the land. It'll take decades for the earth to recover. It may never. Redcliffe is a nice place, and I'm starting to see it as home. The village saw some trouble during the blight, but it's recovering. Perhaps you could visit sometime. Please write me again, my dear. I wish to hear about your life in Kirkwall. Send my regards and fond regards to the children. Your friend Miriam. Robin, so it's official, I'm a Grey Warden. Stroud says I'm lucky that the Warden's ritual has kept the taint at bay. Not sure if I'd call it luck, but I'm alive. It's been brutal going through this. I have awful nightmares. I close my eyes and hear whispering. Is it real, or am I going mad? I'll survive that too. That's my life now, survival. Getting through each day. That's what you wanted, isn't it? Tell Mother I miss her. With love, Bethany. Sounds terrible. But she's a Grey Warden now. Hooray for her. Awkward. Okay. I need to make 100 sovereigns.
It's strange living here again. My childhood home. Now owned by my child. It's not something I could have imagined when I was a little girl staring out this window. I'm still grateful you used your money from the expedition to buy back the estate. I feel like an Amel again.
Just don't go all pompous on me, all right?
I promise. If there's one thing I learned in Ferelden, it's that good people can be born in a hut as easily as a palace. Honestly, after so many years as a peasant's wife, it feels strange to have nothing to do. But I can't spend the rest of my life mourning Bethany and Carver. They're gone, and I can't bring them back. I guess I just need to start finding you a suitable wife. I've been wondering if I shouldn't remarry. I'm sure the last thing you need is your mother watching over your shoulder every time you come home. But perhaps there is still life once your children have outgrown you.
Sounds like you've got someone in mind.
Nothing I'm ready to share yet, so don't pry. But it is refreshing to think I could still be courted at this age.
That won't end horribly.
Is very interested in meeting you.
I like the doggy. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff.
Looks like they're having a nice chat. Maybe Sandal picked up some Mabari speak from our time at the hero of Ferelden's camp.
Silly Doge.
If you need any enchantments, I'm sure my boy would be happy to help.
You like the shiny?
Is that Isabella? Who carves that into a stairwell? Sorry, I was expecting treasure, not spiders. Get well soon. Love, Isabella. Why do I let her drag me into these things? Didn't Fenris say all Tevinter wine is made from the blood and tears of slaves? I hope he was exaggerating. Fenris hates that statue. Says it reminds him of the old god relics they had in Tevinter.
Yeah, not creepy at all, dude.
Another copy of Anders' manifesto. Has he been stuffing them into all the books?
So that's the assassin, that's the DLC areas. We'll be heading to those. Those will be a thing.
Welcome home, Miss Eyre. And
We're not reading all that. As you can see, it goes on and on and on and on.
that's where I'll put messages which
That dog. Well, maybe chew marks add character to the piece.
Yep, that's how that works.
That's Mother's room. I shouldn't intrude. Nice view. I see the Arenbergs have made up.
Oh my. Oh, it's not letting me click on that one. Boo. It's not letting me click on any of them. Alright, let's save and reload. Yeah. So let's reload this and see what happens. Otherwise, we'll just go questing.
Handprints? Was someone swinging on the chandelier? Sando. Crude
There we go.
drawings in the margins. Isabella, grow up. Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed. I could have left the amulet in there and forgotten all about it. What would the witch have done then?
But I didn't. Now let her out. That won't have any dire consequences to future games. Let's see here. You, because I pretty much don't like anyone else except Jin's here. Oh, not a fan. Not a fan. Chantry.
Blondie, I don't mean to sound critical, but have you considered a new line of work?
Such as?
Pretty much anything. I don't think Renegade Mage has a bright future, or any retirement plan. Forgive me.
He's not wrong.
Not enough to ask forgiveness for a sin you committed in full knowledge. The Maker, Lester.
I thought it would end here. Young Master Hawk destroyed Flint Company. None remain. Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Death is never justice.
Hawk? We were just talking about you.
Carry on. I love to eavesdrop.
Hawk said sarcastically.
You know I hate it when you do that.
Hawk muttered in an angry aside to the dwarf.
If, you two have a moment, I've learned who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall. They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
Tell me about this family.
Lord Harriman used to be a good man, but he became rather strange in his dotage. He died some years back. His daughter took over the family, Lady Johane Harriman. They say she's become quite reclusive of late.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Money? Power? It's hard to say. Lady Harriman was always jealous of my family for being royalty when hers were mere nobility. But I can't imagine that pushing her into outright murder.
This is why the cycle of violence never gets broken.
You jest, but that's the truth. Give this up, Sebastian. Dedicate yourself to the Chantry as you swore.
I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness. But I am the last of my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
Why is everybody looking
So here we go again.
I don't know why Choir Boy here didn't yell Hawk to the rescue. That's clearly what he was going for.
If this allows Sebastian to make peace, it is worth doing. You've taken on lesser causes.
Please. I have no one else to turn to. If you like, I can travel with you until you confront Lady Harriman. Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
Cool. Yeah, but we're gonna go ahead. As you see, now we have Sebastian. He's a rogue. So you have 1, 2, 3 rogues, 1 warrior, 2 warrior, and 2 mages. See the issue? The game kind of doesn't want you to play a rogue. But the best part of the game is playing a rogue, so I play rogue.
There are still many...
Alright, let's head towards Sebastian's thing and get it done.
Boiling in oil.
Too prosaic. Trapped in a cave with hungry bears right at the spring thaw.
That lets him off too easy. Dipped in molten gold and left as a statue in the Viscount's keep.
Ooh, that's poetic.
What are you two talking about?
what to do to Bartrand when I find him.
Any suggestions?
The gold statue seems reasonable.
I like the Chantry. This is the only place in Hightown where the Merchants Guild won't come looking for me.
Okay, there's a chest.
Greetings.
Howdy. Nice to meet you. Take that 13 silver, since we have 99 sovereigns to collect. Actually, it won't be that hard, but it is a thing. Let's head towards Sebastian's quest and get that going. That would be a good step. Good day. Good day. Up here.
Who designed this city? These wide open... terrible for evading guards.
Some rebel rousers. There's the Harriman Estate. We'll be there just a second. Nice. I believe that's all there is there. Alright, let's go take care of this quest. Make Sebastian happy. It's what I do. Cleaner of messes. So Sebastian is locked in. Let's take Isabel and Anders.
That's strange. The door's wide open, and not a single guard posted. This is not the Lady Harriman I remember.
Well, before we do anything, mister, we're gonna go ahead and level you up. Let's see, I got 10 abilities. Oh, requires level 14. I was like, man, why can't I get that? Yeah, that's fine. Ain't going that way. Not that way either.
There is something very wrong.
Here's the thing. Nope.
More, you lazy son of a bitch! What's taking so long?
Language.
Flora?
Why does no one in this house care what I want? More wine, or I swear I will drown you in the dregs.
She doesn't even see us. This is no normal wine.
She's having a good time. We're gonna let her be.
More logs. It must be molten. You, more coins. I want every scrap of gold in this house.
Please, Monsieur!
There's nothing to fear. You'll be beautiful. Pour it over her.
Don't! You'll kill her! He can't hear me.
Perhaps I should be the one.
We must end this madness.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up. He got his whatchamajigget. That's a armor piece for Sebastian. We'll take that. Okay, that's the back way. We're good. So,
There shall never be enough.
as you can see, awful, awful things.
There shall never be enough.
Let's go through that door. After all, what's the worst that could happen?
Often as a child, they could not have concealed such goings on.
Okay, we don't want to go that way yet. Not yet.
Oh, lower, lower.
I beg your pardon, Hawk. I did not mean to expose you to such things.
No apologies necessary.
No, the feather. Use the feather. Where have you been all my life? Today, I am more than a man. Come, felicitate me.
It's not messed up at all. All this is pretty messed up. And
I could get it
there we
embroidered
go.
on my blouse.
He has no idea we're here. I've known Ruxton Harriman my whole life. He's a complete prude.
That's my kind of prude.
Where's your brother? Let's ask him to join us. You know what they say about a man with big hands. Son, you know what they say about a man with big hands. I have the manacles right here.
Yeah, we're just gonna ignore all that because it's creepy. And head to where we need to go. So the whole family's pretty well under some kind of spell. Like they're pretty well, you know, enchanted to do some pretty gnarly things.
Turn back. There is nothing here for you.
Odd. When we watched you being a drunken arse, you ignored us completely.
You shall not enter.
Ain't that always the case?
fortresses. We must see what greater evil they were protecting.
Okie dokie. We're looking at level-wise here. 7,000, 6,000, 5,000, 6,000. Okay. Oh, wait. How are my characters looking? Not buddies. Pretty good buddies. Even more so buddy. Well, I'm friends with Anders? I don't know how to feel about that.
I remember no such thing. In the shadows.
Well done, Sebastian. Good job, Anders. You've literally done nothing. I need to look at your AI, because you stood there and watched him die, basically. That's kind of terrible. Alright, Anders, what the hell? You literally stood there and did nothing. Be useful or get out. That was pathetic. I am not pleased with that. Oh, I am pleased with the money we're making here. That's good. Making some good cash money. Oh, crap baskets. Still not doing anything. Is my mage broken? No, it isn't. I should have just brought someone else. I could have... Look, Anders, you have to do something. Let's go to default. Party member will flee the location of harmful areas if none of the party members. Anders is broken. put him to aggressive. I just realized why. His stuff wasn't enabled. See? All his stuff was disabled, so he couldn't attack anyone. What have we learned? Target. Enemy. Any. Usability. Like Tempest. Condition. Ally. Status. Dead. Action. Usability. Regroup. Enemy clustered. There. Yeah, I wish to. Heck yeah. Okay, we are set now. I like his tactics now. So I learned something. I've actually never done that in this game. Usually I just went through and was like, la 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 la. This time I was like, no, we are doing things correctly. And we do. I'll remember that. Let's see, make sure everything in here is kosher. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see. We did get the rubble. Alright, that could make this game much more entertaining for me. Cool. Get in here, you jerk. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Anders is taking names now. Now we're playing with fire. Good, good, good. Yep, definitely a difference. Very good. Very good. I wondered why he was just sitting there like an idiot. Well, we've learned something. I am relieved. He's definitely a damage dealer now. Gonna need that magic. Gonna need that magic power. Take a couple garbage pieces. Anders, I'm so proud of you now. Totally tore that stuff up. Just like, yeah. Now, the mage is a powerhouse. Okay.
All set.
There's Superior Greatsword with some experience points. Yeah, see, he just totally annihilated all those creatures. Yeah, just, he's terrorizing things. He's awesome. Alright, now we're in business.
That should do it.
151. Cool. We got 9,442. Okay. Hmm, 16 silver, nice. I'm a fan of 16 silver.
You must give me more. Starkhaven will not submit. I put that idiot Goran Vale into the Prince's seat, but the other families won't heed him. I must marry him to Flora and solidify our hold. But I need more power.
I've given you much. Your desires run deep. You've already traded your husband and your children. What more can you offer?
At the Blooming Rose, 50 silver's standard for a whore.
You'll hardly find my services standard.
Who is this? Who are you? How did you get here? Sebastian.
You were my mother's friend. How could you murder her?
Such an ugly word. I prefer remove the only obstacle between her and her dreams.
This was your idea.
I could create such desires if I wished, but it's far easier to nurture those that already exist. The desire for power is easy to find. You and your friend both possess it, do you not? You both wish to rise.
I do like power.
I will hear no more from you.
Kill the mage, kill the mage, kill the mage. Kill the thing attacking our mage. Okay. Whooped its butt.
Let us return to the Chantry. Pray for Lady Harriman's soul.
Yeah, that was pretty messed up, man. Also, that's evil. It's Dumont. We're not fans of him. Back to the Chantry.
Let us return to the Chantry.
Sebastian, I am so sorry is such an inadequate word. When I think what Mother made us do, what those creatures made us do.
We were friends, Flora.
It was like a cloud came down on me. All I could feel or think was what the demon allowed.
Did your mother order the attack on Sebastian's family?
She did. You know Mother, Sebastian. She was always jealous of your parents. The demon twisted that until it was all she could think of. She was determined to seize Starkhaven for herself.
Was your mother a mage? How did she find this demon?
We've never had magic in our line. Perhaps that made Mother too confident. She thought she could deal with the demon and not fall prey to it.
Right.
Yeah, she was a mage.
It's demons who should be feared, not mages.
Those ruins there were unearthed when we expanded the house. Mother found the demon inside. I think she had signed her bargain before we even knew.
So you get all the debauchery and none of the blame?
I wish I was so lucky.
Do not suggest I did this by choice.
It's a demon of desire, Flora, not coercion. It can't tempt you with anything you truly don't want.
If it takes every last coin my family owns, I will make reparations to everyone we've wronged. Starting with you, Sebastian. We weren't the only ones vying for Starkhaven. If you face more opposition, you have my support.
It will not.
That's actually a lead into a DLC that never came.
That's true.
I'll tell you when I need you. Let us return to the Chantry. I must pray for Lady Harriman's soul.
Yeah, that's the DLC was supposed to be Sebastian taking back Starkhaven, and you were going to almost do an Exalted March type thing with Templars and all that, and they decided to cancel it and move on to Dragonage Inquisition, which was the right call. Dragonage Inquisition is a superior game in every way. Literally every way. There's nothing about this game that's better than Dragon Age Inquisition or Origins. This is the weakest of the games. It's not a bad game. Like, people will think this is just the worst thing ever, and it's not. But it's not on par with the other two. Like, the other two games are outstanding. This is a good game. Not a... I'd almost go above average. This is almost a 7 out of 10 type game, where Origins is 8.5 and Inquisition's really like a 9.5. People complain it's too long. Like that, when you complain the game has too much content, you have a pretty good game. I'll never accept the there's too much content excuse. That's nonsense. Let's go talk to Fenris real quick, see what he's got to say. It's right here. He may not have anything to say till later. Hope he's got stuff to say now. Alright. Man, I can't believe Anders and I are such good chum pals. That's so weird. Alright, well, let's talk to our elf. Fenris.
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport. Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
Three years. There's still no sign of Denarius. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
This is his mansion, isn't it? He must know you're here.
Would you be surprised to learn that it isn't, in fact, his mansion? It belongs to a Tevinter merchant, one who has evidently given up on the place. Perhaps he is dead. Perhaps Denarius killed him. Either way, if Denarius is aware of my presence, he has done nothing.
Don't tell me you're going to miss all the attention.
Tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
You take a breath and look around. and start anew?
I don't know how. My first memory is receiving these markings. The lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost. I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
You don't know who you were?
Fenris was the name Daenerys bestowed upon me. His little wolf. If I once had another name or a family, then they were taken from me. But again, this is not your concern.
Your problems are my problems.
Unlucky you. But enough. You have much to keep you busy, I'm certain.
So that should make him like us. Yep. Yay, he's buddy-buddy with us. Fenris could be an interesting companion, except he's totally anti-magic. Which would make Anders awkward. I need a mage. Like, it just... Because I'm not playing a mage, I need a mage, unfortunately. So Fenris is out.
There are still many refugees that need help.
I had hoped prayer might cleanse me of the Desire Demon's touch, but I still hear her voice so clearly. I feel like I've bathed in filth that will never come off.
Wash behind the ears. Evil usually gets stuck there.
The demon didn't lie. I used to be bitterly jealous of my brother. I wanted to be prince. Now everything he had is mine. And he lies in ashes. I keep asking myself, do I want this because it's right? Or simply to have what I never thought I could?
Aren't you your parents' heir?
I'm the youngest son of 3. My parents were rather traditional. They wanted the heir and the spare, and I was left in the cold. They put me in the chantry to prevent my competing with my brothers.
You seem very dedicated to the Chantry. You were put there against your will.
At first. But it was the best thing that could have happened. I was a wild boy, a shame to my family. The Chantry made me a man. It's odd. When I wanted to rule, I would have been terrible at it. Now that I might be decent, I don't know if it's the right thing to do.
It's the wisdom not to want power that lets you use it wisely.
You didn't feel what that demon stirred in me. It cannot be right to lead any army to Starkhaven with such doubt in my heart. I owe you more than I can say, Hawk. I will offer my service to you here before I move on.
Killing a few hundred more bandits ought to help you make up your mind.
You do have a unique way of working out your inner struggles, Hawk. Enough of this. I will make no decision today.
Let's see if we actually made him friend. Yeah, okay. Net gain. See, we're buddies now. We're not enemies. Buddy, buddy, buddy. Everybody loves Hawk. Let's see what he's got to say now.
I think this is yours.
My grandfather's bow, but where did you get it?
One of the Flint Company men did some looting. I figured I'd return the favor.
Thank you. It's hard to mourn the loss of a thing while my family lies dead. But I did think of it.
What's the story behind that bow?
As the youngest son, it was my place to lead Starkhaven's militia. But I never had a talent for swordplay. Too much getting hit. My grandfather said the bow is the wise man's weapon. You can defend your city without opening its gates. Grandfather said the day I could pull the string on his bow, it would be mine.
Then why didn't you have it with you?
I was 13 when my grandfather made me that promise. I would rise at dawn to practice my shots until I could hit the eye slit of a helmet from the top of the ramparts. But my parents pledged me to the Chantry before I could show him.
Were you and your grandfather close?
He was a man of the world, Prince of Starkhaven. But he had the most unshakable faith in the Maker. When my parents threatened to pledge me to the Chantry, he told me he'd gladly trade his title for a life of contemplation. The Maker ordained a place for each of us, I remember him saying. We have only to serve.
I'm sorry I never got a chance to meet them, to save them.
I know. You're a true friend, Hawk. You brought me this to remember and honor them. But if I could bring back our lowest servant by snapping it in half, I'd do it without regrets.
So another 10 liking from Sebastian, so buddy chum pals, that's what we are. Buddy chum pals.
Your grandparents would be so proud of you. When I was a girl, the Amels were one of our most prominent families. I'm glad to have one of their line in the estate again. How can I help you?
Are you intending to stay neutral about the Kunari and mages forever?
The Maker's time is not men's time. We do not need to rush.
I'll have to remember that line the next time I'm late.
The Chantry is not a domineering father with the whip always in hand. She is a gentle mother who knows her children learn best when allowed to learn themselves.
Okay, let's get Sebastian his Starkhaven bow. Really? Boo. It's actually worse. We're selling Temperance. Sorry, it's terrible. Let's see, 29 attack, 38 magic resistance. Pretty good. There we go. And cool. Let's get back to our estate because there's Sebastian stuff we wanna put in.
And here I thought the Chantry was against mine.
Yeah. Quit your whining. Hawk Estate. So we accomplished something. Hooray, we got what's his face in our
Nothing new to report, I'm afraid.
we have Sebastian in our rapport now.
Did you ever
What's
run the
Doge
wilds,
Jr. gotta
boy?
say?
Kirkwall is no city for a breed used to open spaces. Nice as your estate is, it's not healthy for a Mabari to be cooped up. May I take him to the barracks time to time? He could help train my guards.
Good idea. He'll put the fear of dog into them.
Good.
Darn straight.
I think it's time they face down a good old Mabari charge. How about it, boy? Want to chew on some recruits?
Good boy. Now he's a police dog. Just as Mabari intended.
Those elves you're friends with, they're rather strange, aren't they?
Yeah, they're pretty nuts. Let's see here. Physical damage. That one's just better. Level 15, 17. See, we're at level 13 right now, so yeah. Kind of like the all attribute one there. Level 15. Oh, level 11. Yeah, just not as good. Sebastian. Okay. It don't matter, we're just going straight to the Chantry. And then we'll put away the stuff. Put Anders back in our party. But for now, inventory. See, they each got one, so we need several more. You can see that's you and you. See, but it improves with level up, and that's so much better. So improve with level up.
We're here to serve the makers.
Okay, where is the whatchamacallit? Gather party. You're out, you're in. Okay. We're good now. Hangman. Gotta talk to Varric. Gotta make him more of a buddy. We gotta get our best buddy. Got two best buddies to talk to here. First Varric, because he's awesome.
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
No plans yet. I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
After everything that happened with Bethany, that's probably good thinking. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
Yes. I did not improve my relationship with Varric. Why? Is he already my best buddy? Oh, he's already my best buddy. See, we're best buddies. There's no coming back with Varric. He's best boy. He's best boy.
It's like you haven't moved in 3 years.
It's easier for people to find me this way. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes, that turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
Do I get a kiss from the feisty temptress when I present her with the hard-won prize?
If you want. I'll even let you choose where I plant it.
Just no good romance options. Oh my. I say I just jumped Isabella 25 friendship points. That's pretty darn good. Yeah. Sorry, Anders, you're not besties with me anymore. Showed him.
Why do you always win at cards?
Because I cheat, kitten. This trinket, it's elven, isn't it? From your clan. Don't bet anything you're not prepared to lose. Here, have it back. A jigger of your finest whiskey for my friend over here. The Hanged Man's finest isn't much, but it'll get you just as drunk as anything you'll find in Hightown.
And you'll wake up and find someone stolen your trousers.
That's when you know it's a party. I thought I'd have to watch myself around you, but as it turns out, you're all right.
That's mildly insulting, you know.
You know what I mean. You don't judge people. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. You know, little things like that. If I had someone like you on board my ship when the storm hit, maybe we wouldn't have been shipwrecked.
Maybe you would have been shipwrecked sooner. I'm a terrible sailor.
Are you? I suppose I'll have to keel haul you till you shape up.
Another 20.
I'll take you to places you've never been.
Isabella, are you talking to Bianca?
I think she deserves to feel a woman's touch on her trigger, don't you?
Bianca responds to my touch. She'd never give it up for you.
That's what they always say, and I always prove them wrong.
Stop it. You're confusing her and me.
Very good. So we got 45 friendship points in this little get up here with Isabella. Almost there. Let's see, I need to check something. Bookmarks. Do 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 do. Legacy of the Dragonborn. Oh, Legacy of the Dragonborn. Duh. Assassin's Creed. Origins. Do do do. Alright. Two. Armor upgrades. Haunted Justice. Yeah, it's romance armor. Okay. Well, Fenris ain't getting his. And there's this Mage Guild. Okay. Let's leave the area. Let's see, Lowtown. Alright, well, here's where we're going to sell some things. So... buy. What do we got? Nothing. Okay. Oh, I found a signet ring. Okay, I know what that's for. Isabella. I think they have to be with me when I... Yeah, they gotta be with me when I'm buying things, which is okay. That's not the end of the world.
If you've got something to say, just spit it out.
Are you sure you want to encourage me? I might be about to confess my undying love.
I get that a lot. So what's on your mind?
I just realized it's been a while since any of the gangs in the Undercity came to my door.
They're busy people. Places to go, throats to cut. Maybe you've slipped their minds.
Right. The apostate running the free clinic in the sewers. Easy to forget. You didn't have anything to do with this?
You must have me confused with someone else. I'm just a businessman and a storyteller.
Alright, let's plop down here. This is kind of my test right here. If she has Eveline's thing, we're in business. If not, well, we're gonna have to bring people along. Okay, cool. That's gonna make life a lot easier. Just a lot easier. Let's go give this to Varric.
I've got something for you, Varric.
My father's signet ring. Where did you find it? Bartrand pawned it off to pay for the expedition. I can't believe you found it. This sounds exactly like the sort of fake thing I'd make up about you.
When you tell people, mention that I got it from the belly of a dragon.
I'll throw in a couple of werewolves and a griffin for balance. Well, maybe now my contact at the gates of Orzammar won't ignore my letters. Harrimont is hoping that if he just shuts his eyes tight and wishes, the real world will go away. Anyway,
Remember we
I
made
owe you
Paramount
one,
King.
Hawk. Remind me later to put you on my tab.
I have a friend who's confused about the concept of DLC in video games, which is fair. Paid DLC sucks. It's just the way things are. So it's kind of funny trying to explain it, because it's like, well, it's just how it is. I didn't make the rules. Let's see here. So you have your second. You only got your first. You don't have any, which is terrible.
Of course I do. I just don't feel a constant need to bring it up.
Let's go to the deep roads. I'm missing something. Okay. So we're back in the deep roads. 3 years after we were there and lost Bethany. So, you know, good remembering. Let there be rage type things. I got an AoE spell as well, so we're good. Anyone want a piece? No? Okay. We're looking for some idiots. Have you seen them? They are what we would call idiots who went into the deep roads like idiots. Nobody goes into the deep roads. It's a bad place. I go into the deep roads because I'm a video game protagonist character.
Do you ever have any regrets?
Normal people avoid this like the plague.
Anything? Everything? I can't figure you out.
The past's past. I learned that young. If it can't bring you gold or giggles, what's the point in dwelling on it?
Maybe the chance to fix a mistake? Make things right again?
Eh? Our mistakes make us who we are.
That was almost profound.
Are you one of Yevon's sons?
Master Hawk? Please help me. My brother, Marin. Iwan locked him in with the Darkspawn. He sealed the door, left me here and bolted for that passage. He's gone mad. All he cares about is that damned sword.
Last time I was here, we picked this place clean. What's your brother looking for?
Iwan called it the Heart Drinker. He says it's the masterwork of an ancient smith from this Tig. He bought a book from one of the Orzammar caravans. It had the location of the sword. Or at least to the golems who guard it.
I have no memory of this quest.
Another greedy dwarf. You think he took lessons from Bartrand?
Maybe, but greed is hardly exclusive to dwarves.
Maybe I should have seen this coming. Iwan has been obsessed with that thing. He wouldn't tell us about the sword, but I never imagined he'd leave us to rot.
This is getting just a little too familiar, isn't it?
Please. I don't want my brother to be eaten by those monsters.
Get back to the surface. Looks like I have a date with the Darkspawn.
He's on the other side of that wall. You need to find a way to reach him. Please, come tell my father as soon as you have news.
Alright.
Watch your step.
I'll take that one down. Lost a little health, but as you see, our mage. So we've got this thing and that. Okay. Man, I have no memory of this whatsoever. So this is kind of cool. Excuse me, guys. We're looking on level up here. A little over 1,000. Okay. Let's go ahead and save this. I know I've done full skilled before, I don't remember it being like this. Why won't you let me in? Whooped you. I whooped you good.
I thought I was done for. Those sodding darkspawn jumped me out of nowhere. Nearly took my arm off. My apologies. You saved my life, and I don't even introduce myself. I'm Iwan.
When I get saved from being eaten, the first thing I worry about is proper etiquette.
The training of a merchant's son, I guess. I take it you met my brother? I am grateful for your timely arrival, but I'm sure Emrys needs your help more. Fool still believes Marin can be saved. I'll only be a little longer, I'm sure. Then I can catch up and help you retrieve Marin's body.
Your love for your siblings is heartwarming.
Marin's dead. Nothing's going to change that. Besides, would I really honor my brother's sacrifice by not finishing what we started? We were after a dwarven weapon, trying to make sure it stayed in dwarven hands.
How incredibly noble of you. The ancestors would be proud.
There has to be other treasure here you can hawk. Leave me to mine.
I don't think you're in any position to make demands.
You want the blighted sword, don't you? That's why you're here. You know what? Fine. The weapon is yours if you can get to it. This isn't worth my life. Coward. The man who told me about the sword sold me a control rod for a golem that protects it. You want the sword. You need the rod. What do you say? Everything I paid plus 10% for pain and suffering?
Varric will settle on a price with you.
All right, it's yours. Use the rod on the first golem. It should get you past the others.
Eric, you have a very good way of negotiating. just wouldn't let me in that room, so I don't know. Like, I don't know what it wanted me to do there.
Try the rod.
Gonna fight me some dogs. Having problems attacking, like they're not recognizing my button. It's frustration. Good hit. See, we're doing okay. I guess I should put on my inventory stuff that I haven't touched. I'll take my level up now. Ooh. I have a specialization point. There. Get yourself a stamina boost. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Confirm. Because I have a duelist, I don't need another one. It is unnecessary as I hit the next level. Oh, crud. I was able to get behind him, so it was actually really an easy kill. And everyone but Isabella leveled up there. Because there was a bunch of stuff. Which is good. That's good for the experience points. Let's go ahead and level up Sir Varric here. %. Against critically stunned opponents. That's pretty good. Very good. That's pretty good. That 90% cooldown is something I want. Let's see what's over here. An exit, okay. We don't want the exit yet. Kinda bummed they didn't let me save the brother. That kinda sucks.
We're too late. The Darkspawn smashed the chest.
Maybe there's still something to salvage in this mess.
Done.
Alright. Nothing great in there except for sellable stuff and a quest item, which is good. Always happy with a quest item. That's why I don't remember this quest that well. The rewards weren't that good. Deep roads. Nope. I also need to go talk to Meryl.
Pardon me.
You have got to tell me what was in that box, Ravani.
Which box? I've opened so many.
Well, those two, but later. Right now, that Kunari relic.
I'll make you a deal. I'll tell you what was in that box if you tell me how Bianca got her name.
Fine. Forget I asked. Evil woman.
You find the answer out in Inquisition. It's a woman. A sad woman. Let's go really quickly turn this quest in. I have a weird feeling that sword might come into play. I'm not sure. Like I said, I have no memory of this quest.
Did Iwan speak the truth? Were you too late?
He's hiding something. Tell us the truth. What happened to my poor Marin?
Iwan said Marin sealed himself in with the Darkspawn to save his brothers.
If you want me to lie for you, you could have at least offered me a bribe first.
What are you talking about, Nasser?
Father, Marin didn't seal himself in with the Darkspawn. Iwan did.
Shut your mouth, Emrys.
No. I'm through listening to you, Iwan. You sealed Merrin in with the Darkspawn so you could go after that blighted weapon.
No! You bastard!
Iwan, is this your own brother? Get out of my sight. I'll kill you myself if I see you again.
Father, You cost me my family, Hawk. This isn't over.
There's Isabella's level up, just like I thought she'd get.
Believe Iwan would do this to his own brothers.
Oh, Merrin, you poor boy.
Oh, they don't let me talk to the brother. That's dumb. Level up. Oh, Isabella. You got 2 more there, and then you can go straight to dexterity, which is good. Oh, there we go. Enemy defense minus 50. That's getting to do that is a good idea. Cool. So her skills are a little more useful now. Let's go sell some stuff and then go talk to Meryl. Those are pretty good. No use for that. Might as well take the copper. Okay. Meryl wants to talk to you.
By the dread wolf, why is my house all...
You have nothing to say. Boo. Andrews, do you have anything to say? You do. Okay. Let's see if we can't become good chum pals. I mean, you're not as good chum pals as these guys, but let's see what you got.
And that will, stop the itch.
Yes. Though I would stay away from women you meet in the port. Pirates tend to dock in unsavory places.
I heard that.
Just use the salve if it comes back.
Excuse me.
Things just keep getting worse. I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
The Templars are hunting you?
Not me specifically. They were just checking the refugee camps. But it's not like this place is a secret. It's only a matter of time.
We haven't talked much recently. How have you been?
Good. I just love what Knight Commander Meredith's done with the place. The curfews, the midnight raids on mages' families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
Is that making it harder for you, with justice?
In the Fade, there is no time. Emotion rules everything. Justice doesn't know how to sit idle until the right moment to strike. And I can't say I have any greater patience. I fear what my anger has made of my friend.
You chose to merge with him. Only you can make it work.
I am trying. I have not attacked the Templars openly. I've helped the mages here as best I can, but this impasse cannot last. One day, everyone in Kirkwall will have to choose a side.
kind of the best I could hope for because I'm not romancing him. Oh, a death root. Thanks to 200 experience, absolutely.
This fell into my hands. Recognize it?
An old, foolish thing to need. Thank you for saving me the trip.
You're welcome. I did good.
Turn up your purses, Kirkwall. The lease is
Got me a sovereign out of that deal. That was pretty sweet. Alright. There's a card, a thug. Note to self, if we can get the, there's an upgrade to Chain Lightning and I haven't gotten it. Make sure I get it next level up because it's important. It definitely did some damage, but not enough to really cause me too much issue.
The sewers aren't half as bad as the deep roads.
Alright. So that clears out Dark Town for now.
Stay away from me.
Oh, we're gonna bug you later. Don't you worry, we're gonna bug you later.
Don't like Darktown? Die and make room.
Friendly lady, you heard her. Clearly knows what she wants.
Do you have coin to spare, Messer? My children are starving.
I hope this helps.
Thank you. Make a smile on you.
Here you've got a nice little setup in high time. Sounds pretty sweet.
Outsiders think they can change us.
Alright, let's leave Darktown. Let's head to Night Terrors. First things first, I need to do something right quick. I need to go into a shop. Is that who I think it
Are
is?
you the smith?
I'm a smith.
Is Smith your name or your profession?
Yep.
I'll be going now.
Which one do I got? Almost 20. Yeah, I got plenty. Plenty for an Anders upgrade.
The finest clothing from...
Okay. Nothing there. I think I'm in the wrong spot.
Feel free to browse my wares.
Nope.
The profits help Ferelden refugees, here and at home.
There you go, Anders. Little more protection for you now. Haven't really dealt with a lot of other situations. Like Night Terror isn't really a thing, but we did get Andrews his. That was his first upgrade, right? Yeah. So she's got 2, he's got 1, he's got 1. Very good. Very good. Is there any reason to go in Gamlen's house anymore? I'm gonna go say hi to Uncle Gamlen right quick.
So you're moving up in the world? Got some coin to share with your favorite uncle?
Nothing in Gamlen's house worth being ecstatic about. We're not there anymore. Not in Gamlen's house anymore, which is nice. It's nice to be out of that dump. It's a hovel at best.
The elves should stand with us. They have suffered too.
I was hoping you'd come. You did so much for my Fenrir already, but I visited him among the people, but he turned me away. I know the demons still plague him, and now they've taken him. 2 days ago, Fenrir went into a nightmare and hasn't returned.
He can't be woken up?
The Keeper says he is near death. His lips still fog a mirror, but that is all.
Surely there are mages who can pursue him in the Fade.
I have contacted Keeper Marathari. The Dalish have an ancient ritual that might help, but it requires someone Fenrir trusts to enter the Fade to free him.
So you're what? Hoping I can yell really loudly in his ear? Maybe give him a good shake?
I'm hoping you can reach him. You made a strong impression when you rescued him from the slavers. My Dalish friends tell me he speaks of you all the time. The Keeper says Fenrir's powers are a throwback to ancient magics that once let elves shape the Fade. The only way to reach him is through his dreams.
How would such a magic work?
I am no mage. I only know the Keeper said it was a power greatly feared by the Tevinter Magisters.
Well, alright. Could use a nap.
It is not enough for you to dream. You must enter the Fade, as a mage does. Marathari is coming to perform the ritual that will bring Fenrir back. His childhood things here will help anchor him. Are you willing to submit to her magic to save my son?
What does the ritual entail?
The Keeper can explain it better than I. Her ritual will send you into the Fade. Once there, I imagine you face down the demons until Fenrir regains control of himself. You will be unable to return from the Fade until he does.
I've made
Sounds
worse
terrible.
deals.
Frolic through dreams. Sounds like an experience. I'm game.
You'll need someone experienced in the Fade to come with you.
I've already called for the Keeper. We need to begin the ritual as quickly as possible. Would you like to stay here or return when she arrives?
This is too urgent to delay.
You have been far kinder than I had any right to expect.
That is true.
came quickly, Ariane. I did not wish to tell you by letter how grave your son's situation is. The magic he possesses makes him what the Tevinters called Somniari, a dreamer. Dreamers have the power to control the beyond, what humans call the Fade. Fainreal is the first in 2 ages to survive.
Why are they so rare?
Dreamers have great power in the Fade. They attract demons. Luckily, most prove too frail of mind to survive a demon's possession. A dreamer abomination would be near unstoppable.
Yeah, these controls are just not working for me.
Is there a difference between the Beyond and the Fade?
They are the same. By either name, the Fade is the realm of spirits, Thedas' heart, while the mortal realm is its strong arm. The demons who live there covet the bodies of mortals and seek to possess them. Only mages ever touch the Fade in a waking state. Others see it in dreams.
What exactly are we going to do here?
The elves of the Dales were experts in the Somniari arts. They could even help those with no power enter the Fade. I have done my best to recreate the ritual. We will use Fainreal's childhood home as a focus to draw him back through the veil.
What can a dreamer do?
Dreamers are unique for their ability to enter the Fade at will, without the aid of Lyria. In the Fade, they can shape dreams, and even affect the world beyond the veil. Tevinter Somniari used to enter the minds of sleepers, and slay them in their dreams.
Just send me into the Fade.
I told you he was amazing.
Now, Ariane, please excuse us. We must prepare.
Oh, of course.
There is more I must tell you that is not for her ears.
You're really not my type.
This is a serious matter. Fainreal cannot become an abomination. The destruction he would cause is unimaginable. If you cannot save him from the demons, you must kill him yourself. A death in the Fade will make him what your circle calls tranquil. He will be no threat after.
I will not let him become a danger.
I wish you luck. Now, gather a team, and we will begin. Choose carefully, for all will face temptation.
I never give in to temptation.
I worry what a journey to the Fade might bring out in me.
I admit, I'm a little fascinated.
Let us begin.
Alright, let's do this.
I had not thought to return in such a way. It is good to feel the breath of the Fade again, not the empty air of your world.
Does that happen to every mage in the Fade?
I am Justice. Anders has told you of me. Come. I sense Fainreal's mind straining. We will not have much time. Let us do this quickly. I have no wish to stay here.
There was a thing. Oh, this is so frustrating. Cool. So far, the Fade's got nothing on me. So far. All of you get the I don't know if I'm going to do this puzzle because this is just the worst. Like, that's not where I'm telling that to go. I guess after a certain amount of time, you just run out of chances. Yeah, I ran out of chances. I ran out of moves. That's alright, I didn't feel like doing it anymore.
Two forgotten magics in one day. It's usually a slow place, the Fade. Not many surprises. I wasn't sure I'd like this one, but it has potential. The demon of sloth. It exists to make men forget their purpose and their pride. Do not relax around it. Call me Torpor. I have a proposition that might interest you.
I will not give in to temptation, fiend.
Have it your way.
Level myself up here. Might as well. This side first. Nope. All right. Nothing exciting in that room.
My people, I present to you our hope. His features may mark him as human, but in his heart beats the blood of the Dales. He came to us to learn his heritage, to release the power from a lineage as ancient as our race.
I don't know what to say.
That's not the Keeper, Fainreal. Demons can take on other forms.
He lies. The first enchanter is a pawn of the Templars.
No. Silence, demon! Weren't you... Keeper Marathari warned me of this. You're not the Keeper. Mother's people have no circle, but they don't consort with demons.
You... Why did you interfere?
Because I am just the worst. You gonna turn into a pride demon? You did.
Fainreal would have changed the world.
Have you ever seen an abomination? They are ugly.
You put such stock in appearances. Perhaps that is why your friend's loyalty only goes skin deep. You think this dwarf would turn down an opportunity to seize a power unknown to his kind? What do you say, storyteller? It's chafed, has it not? Making your brother the hero of your own tale?
A hero? Margarine betrayed us.
And came away with the treasure of the ages. With my aid, you would have emerged with the glory, not tarnished silver and flesh wounds.
That's what you've got. Join me and you too can be a backstabbing bastard.
I always wanted to wipe that smirk off his face.
Let's do this nice and formal, then.
I'll deal with this!
Took my Varric away. I will show you what happens when you take my Varric away. Anyone else want a piece? Huh? Anyone else want a piece? I don't think justice can be corrupted, but everyone else in the game, all your companions, can turn on you.
That's it, Fenrir. Pardon the downstroke, then lift. Good. I'll have you scribing all my letters soon. If I'd known you were such a brave lad, I'd have brought you into the business years ago.
Does that mean I can come with you to Antietam, Father? Mother said maybe this summer. Right, Mother?
Your father never wanted anything to do with you. Don't trust him.
Why are you lying to me?
Don't listen, son. She's always been ashamed of you. She wanted you gone, so she could go back to the dailies. I'm the one who loves you.
But why can't I remember you?
It's not your father, Fenrir. You're trapped in the Fade by a demon.
A demon? No. No, I want this.
Then remember this is who took away them.
Only thing you ever wanted.
Ah!
You turned him against me.
Complete accident.
Oops.
I was trying to help. Honest.
Take away my pets, and I'll take away yours. How loyal are these friends you drag into the Fade? Would your pirate queen stay if the open water beckoned? What do you say, sweetheart? A two-mast brigantine, square main topsail, 100 well-built lads to answer your every whim. I know you've been looking for a stiff masthead.
This is a demon, Isabella. Don't let it tempt you.
Well, if it wasn't a demon, I wouldn't think it could grant wishes.
The Siren's Call 2 awaits in Kirkwall Harbor. I'll be under the firs in the captain's quarters.
I like big boats. I cannot lie.
Holy cow, she one-shot me. She one-shot me. I wasn't expecting a one-shot kill. Oh my goodness. She wrecked me. That was unexpected. I did not expect to die there at all. Alright, well, in we go.
Does that mean I can come with you to Antietam, Father?
Blah, blah, blah. It's a demon, blah, blah, blah. Oops.
Should I turn around?
I got the jump on her that time. Oof, that was unexpected. She beat me to a pulp. It's a time where you're building your characters up too high is a bad thing.
The screaming. Everywhere, all I hear are the nightmares of people dying, fleeing, gnawing their own arms off to escape. This is a world of monsters. And they all want me. Please, help me escape. Help me die.
If I kill you here, I only destroy your mind. You will become a tranquil.
I was afraid of that for so long. I can't even remember why. To live. To sleep without dreaming. To never hear a demon's whisper. It is a blessing as great as standing at the Maker's side. Do it. Put the knife in my heart.
You can master this talent, Fenrir. You don't have to let it destroy you.
The Dalish do not have what I need. Perhaps Tevinter. If these powers can be trained, it would be there. I can do this.
Fenrir has mastered his powers.
Then he lives. You saved him. I cannot thank you enough. Keeper Marathari, may I return with you to the Sunderlands? I would like to ask for my son's forgiveness.
Of course. It was you who chose to stay away.
He must go elsewhere to train. There is no one in Kirkwall to help him. He asked me to say goodbye.
My son? No. I must find him before he goes.
It is wise for him to seek guidance. Kirkwall cannot provide what he needs. I truly did not think what you did was possible. You are a rare human indeed.
I don't know what came over me. I thought I was immune to silver-tongued promises.
Does this mean I'm not getting my ship? Bugger it all.
I find there's nothing like being possessed to keep you on the straight and narrow.
Your friends awakened here some time ago. We all have weaknesses the demons find. You accomplished a miracle with Fenrir. This book belonged to the last dreamer of our tribe. It has a rare magic beyond price. Please, accept it with my gratitude.
So, I wonder if we'll see Fenrir in Tevinter when we head out there. I don't know. But we managed to get Anders' friendship back to where it was, so that's a thing. Good for me. Let's head on out of here. To another quest. Well, let's save this. As we head towards our next quest line.
I'm told your expedition did quite well for you. Bravo.
Thank you, Lady Elegant. So Night Terrors is done. Do 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 do. Do do do. Okay.
You are Hawk. A patrol went missing along the wounded coast. The Arashok says you have some semblance of honor. So tell me, did you kill them?
I can't be your only suspect. There's Coterie, Carter, Templars. Take your pick.
You think the bars in this city could fell a Karatam? Hardly. You are another matter. If you are not responsible, I waste my time here.
I kind of like the Kunari. You always know what they want. Absolutely nothing.
Nothing there. Enigma of Kirkwall, a little bit of experience points for me. And a codex entry, of course.
Yes?
Last we met, I did not know your name. Did not care to. You have changed your fortune over the years. The Kunari have not. I offer a courtesy, Hawk. Someone has stolen what he thinks is the formula for Gatlok. You will want to hunt him.
Excuse me, but this sounds like quite the feat.
It was allowed. The stolen formula was a decoy. Sarkamek, a poison gas, not explosives. A small amount is dangerous enough to your kind, but if made in quantity, perhaps by someone intending to sell it.
That merchant, Javaris.
Would he be cautious? Or would he assume success and make enough to threaten a district? A courtesy, Hawk. You will want to hunt him.
Any idea where we can find Javaris?
I heard about a sell-off. Merchant territories and such. They don't do that unless someone left in a hurry. I'd have figured he'd rook some noble. He's sure not a burglar.
Just tell me where he is.
I haven't kept up on the squirt. Ask the coterie.
Panahedon, Hawk. I do not hope you die. You waste time. The dwarf and his theft have caused a very real threat to your city.
It took Javaris long enough to come up with this. Are you sure it was him?
Others have asked for the Gatlok, but only he chose to delude himself beyond no. Is 3 years so long to a hateful fool? I have no way of understanding such weakness. His crime seems obvious. Further evidence could be the deaths of many. I wouldn't wait.
So, how dangerous does this fake mixture become?
It is not a threat to Kunari. For your kind, it is as dangerous as those who breathe it.
No riddles, please.
The gas kills, but first it turns allies against their own in blind rage. So, the greater the skill of those sent against us, the more dangerous they become to their own people.
And you thought this was a good idea?
It is no longer our problem.
You made your hate for this city clear 3 years ago. Why give me this warning?
I don't call anyone in Kirkwall an ally or even a good rival. But you have shown competence. The day comes when the Qun will demand an accounting. Until then, I will show respect to the most promising among you.
So, you just leave the decoy laying around?
We did not make it easy. 3 Kunari died defending it, enough to impart a sense of worth. If the real formula were at risk, the Qun would demand that we protect it to the last of us.
Can't say I appreciate being saddled with this mess.
Your thief set this in motion, not us. I was tempted to let it come to its expected end. Panahedon, Hawk. I do not hope you die.
Isn't that nice? He hopes I don't die. What a kind Kunari. Isabel, you can join us again. Jeez Louise. $7 silver, we'll take that. Nothing up there. Nothing good anyway.
The maker guides my hand.
You remind me of someone. You're thinking of someone else, O maid of the bride.
Beats the mind, that much I know.
Let's see here. Nothing there.
You're thinking of someone else, O maid of the bride.
Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow.
Yeah. Anything here? No. There's a thing. Cool. Let us head out. Oh, I guess I gotta go over here and pick up this quest. I might as well get 2 quests going. No.
Be careful. Look at someone wrong here, and you'll get a knife in the back.
Remain.
Yes, good times, wasn't it? Keep walking, Hawk.
Woven bracelet.
Feel free to look at my merchandise. If
Fenris and Varric.
you've the coin.
What do you need, love? Package delivery?
I'm Hawk. I got a letter from some mage friends.
I see. Check the back of the board for our special rates.
Helping apostates is dangerous. If the Templars caught you...
One of my sisters is a mage. A gentle child, so generous. She was made tranquil last year. Templars claimed she was a danger. Now, it's like she's not there. That shouldn't be forced on anyone.
Oh, cloak and dagger phrases. How about the queasy crow flies at midnight?
How about the smart-mouthed Ferelden gets slapped across the face? The board has all the details. Should you take care of something, just drop by.
Okay. Well. Search and rescue and how to frame a Templar. Alright, those are picked up. We got... Oops, we got 2 of our allies. We got armor increases, which is good. I'm glad in Inquisition they went back to individual pieces of armor. This not individual pieces of armor was dumb.
We'll talk later. Don't worry.
Well, let's go stop the poison from happening, because otherwise, doom. We do not wish doom and gloom.
You're selling the assets of Javaris Tintop?
We are. Limited districts, limited contracts. Keeps territory clear and separate from the start. He had a meager lot, but he skipped with dues outstanding, so up it goes.
Sounds like he's made a few friends. Can one of them point me his way?
Ask that about anyone else, I'd have you thrown out. This one, he owes me too. Javaris left in a hurry. I'd put him at Smuggler's Cut if he's avoiding patrols. It empties at a cave outside town. Tell him I said, don't come back.
Javaris doesn't exactly sound like a mastermind at work here.
Sounds like a coward trying to run for his life. I was gonna say, what are you eyeing? Ah, Carta. Having a mage definitely relieves pain. I'm actually thinking of taking Aveline into the DLC area. Nice. Nice. Oh, poisonous spider. Mine. Mine. Neat. So we got a chest, got some experience points, and took care of some issues. Very good. Nothing fun in there. A sack and a barrel. Corpse pile. We had some playing cards. Sell those off. Nothing there. Nope. Ah, here we go. Enemies to fight. Let's go fight the Carta. They made terrible life decisions. terrible life decisions. And they're dead now. Alright, takes care of that issue. What's my money looking like? Not terrible, not great. But I would like that 200 health.
All set.
What are we looking at here? 74.90. Okay, so just about 50% for everybody. Until level 14 hits in. And then we'll have, or level 15, sorry. We'll have another point to spend. I'll plan on it. Took that silver right while I was at it. Hope nobody minds. It's mine now. 'Cause I mined it. Dang it. Ship in a bottle. We don't want to go in the wilderness yet. We're not there. And I missed out on 25 silvers. And probably some more experience down here. Yeah, deep mushroom. Definitely worth coming down here. And another 151 experience for the chest. Alright. Design 19 silver. Nice. It's over half a sovereign down here. Had I just ignored it. And a design and a resource. So I mean, definitely some stuff there. Let's see. Yeah. Went to 8,500. We'll get to about level 22, 23. At Inquisition, we'll hit the level cap. With 27. We're attacking Varric. You're attacking Varric.
That any way to greet an old friend? You? Granny's garters, she would hire you. I can't buy a break on discount. You know what? Go ahead. Take my head and pike it back to that sodding elf. I need the rest. What in blazes are you talking about? But you don't know? Then what? You're tracking for the Kunari? Then she did it. That elf got them after me for nothing. Bitch born.
The obvious thief was perhaps a bit too obvious.
Look, I'm minding business, same old. Then out of the blue, some elf tries to kill me. Says she's got the Kunari powder and I'm her cover. I slipped her, hired some bodyguards, and ran for it. And now you're here. Great. So far, all I see is you. Leaving the other person behind is the first step in running away. Sorry if that's inconvenient. Here. Want to drag Dark into light? I had a man follow her. The elf's in Lowtown. I just want to get out with my dead guards. Thanks for that.
Sounds like you have a long way to go. Hopefully.
Right. Got me a rosy future to plan out. Think I'll start by selling some boots. Sodding bunch of... Take a long breath on a short shaft, you blasted dog lord inroaders. What a mess of mud and blood. No resale value at all. Hire cheap guards, Hawk kills them. Hire good guards, Hawk kills them. Upside, I don't have to pay them. Is this a wedding ring? That's sad. People always want a set. These guys brothers or something? Cookie cutter. Half a locket. A hidden story of love, loss. My life has purpose again. Wait, no, here's the other half. Must have hired a couple. Wonder if the children look like them. Well, before. Why can't I get his boots off? They're right there. Why can't I get his boots off? They're right there.
Oh boy, I'm glad I left him alive. And took that 18 silver for myself. And that 7 silver. Because why not? And another 7 silver. So, yeah, there we go. Pretty good haul. Let's head out. Go to Lowtown and take care of this quest. I'm sure nothing terrible can happen here.
All of you, I can't fight the damned air. You want to live, stay out.
Yes, stay out. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Wait. Messer Hawk. Maker, please, the street is death. There was a cloud that drove people mad, and now a seeping mist that kills. All I can do is warn people. If someone like you dies on my watch, I'm right stuffed.
Well, hold your breath.
But... shit.
Yeah, good for you.
We need to find the source.
Out of range! It's too far!
Let's get rid of this guy. Get rid of that guy. Just get rid of everybody. Endless waves of mercenaries.
This should do the trick on those barrels. I am not cleaning this up.
Okay, so we gotta find another latch.
Right behind you, Hawk. Need another latch to shut this properly.
So, your fault, I presume?
Is that Sirrah Hawk? You have enemies. I'm glad it's you, really. These poor people. You are a much better target.
So, care to explain your particular brand of crazy?
Canary take my people. My siblings forget their culture, then go to the Qun for purpose. We're losing them twice. So I get some help from your people. We'll take the Canary Thunder, make some accidents, and make them hate it. But this is all wrong.
You were going to kill people anyway. That's not funny at all, really.
It can still work. They're hidden in your city. They'll enrage the faithful and make sure the Kunari are blamed. Me, I'm finished. I just need a few more bodies. A few more.
Well, that's not crazy. Wait, no, totally is crazy. Never mind. She's a loon. So there you go. That was like three sides playing each other there. Not good. Alright. Let's go ahead and save. This was actually a main quest. Anything to do with the Canary is a main quest.
You go ahead. I just remembered.
Yeah, we got you, Isabella. You're not coming with.
So, I was wrong about our thief.
You'll get used to it.
They say we were careless with our trap, that this is our fault. But even without the Sarkamek, there would have been death. This elf was determined to lay blame at our feet. I admire conviction with a focus, but your kind are truly committed to weakness.
Why aren't you more concerned about her supporters?
Our enemies strike from shadow because they cannot stand before us. This is not a revelation. And it doesn't matter. I am not here to fight. I am here to satisfy a demand you cannot understand.
It's taking long enough.
It will take as long as needed. No ship is coming. There is no rescue from duty to the Qun. I am stuck here.
You could have built a ship by now, you know.
It is not about a ship. Filth stole from us. Not now, not the Sarkamek. Years ago. A simple act of greed has bound me. We are all denied Parvolin until I alone recover what was lost under my command. That is why this elf and her shadows are unimportant. That is why I do not simply walk from this pustule of a city. Fixing your mess is not the demand of the Qun, and you should all be grateful!
He's starting to crack.
Thank you, human, for your service. Leave.
He's on the edge. The Viscount should know.
My patience is strained.
Nice. Time to make Isabella my best buddy. Well, like I said, we're gonna go finish this off. And let's take care of Varric and Isabella first.
I never have affairs with my crew. Once they see you naked with your ass in the air, they think they don't have to take orders. Men. Oh, you have to be twice as tough to earn half as much respect.
So did the crew member mutiny? I mean, after you... You know.
Oh no. I had the offending member removed. That got rid of the attitude. Oh look, it's Hawk.
Meryl and Isabella are buddies.
Boats, I cannot lie. Really, Isabella?
Well, I do. Blighted Demon knew it too. I'm sorry I abandoned you in the Fade. That was foolish of me. I mean, I didn't even get the ship in the end.
I don't blame you. I understand what it's like to be under the influence of a demon.
You... what? That's it? No angry rant? Are you trying to get me to jump into bed with you? Because it's working.
You mean you weren't ready to jump into bed before?
Oh, yes. Good point. I'm far too predictable.
One quest down.
I have something for you.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, isn't that just the cutest thing?
You can't see it, but below deck there's a perfect replica of you with a dozen sailors in attendance.
Thank you, Hawk. This was a thoughtful gesture.
Slow day.
You've been drinking. Hawk, I've got some news. You
You might not want to be near anything breakable when I tell you, though.
Why don't I buy you a pint and we'll talk?
You just keep making this harder. Although I won't say no to a pint, if you're buying. I've had an ear out for Bartrand. After the Deep Roads, he ran to Ravane, probably because he knew I couldn't track him. But I hear he might be back in Kirkwall. He called in loans from a few of his contacts in Hightown.
Was he staying in Hightown, or just passing through?
If my information is good, and it's always good, he has a house there. Which gives us a good shot at having a word with my dear sweet brother.
How are you holding up, Varric?
Me? My no-account backstabbing brother is practically in arm's reach. I couldn't be better.
Would Bartrand really risk coming back here?
I think we both know by now that Bartrand would risk anything for money. There's a much better market here for that trinket he stole, and all his contacts are in Kirkwall.
I've really missed Bartrand. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
I agree. Bianca's been missing him something awful. Let's stop by his new house. Welcome him back to the neighborhood and all that.
No.
Listen, Hawk. I'm so sorry about what happened. You know, back there. That whole time we were in the Fade, nothing felt real, which makes sense, considering. Anyway, I want you to know, I would never choose a demon over you while conscious and sober.
So, less than half the time you're on my side, then? Thanks.
Hey, it's at least half. More like 2/3. Anyway, I'll stop babbling now. Thanks for hearing me out, Hawk.
Alright, so Isabella's now max friendship, and so is Varric.
Who are you?
I'm here to report Sir Conrad.
I know him. Did he do something? Or something?
One moment. Are you well?
Oh, it's just that, you know, it's hard to think sometimes. But I will do my duty. If you've seen something, suspicious, let me know.
Sir Conrad caught some apostates. They offered him coin to let them go, and he took it.
Sir Conrad? Are you sure?
I'm afraid so.
This needs to be reported. I can't believe it.
Gonna go turn in the Viscount.
Good day, sir.
It is our duty.
I do hope the Viscount remembers to eat salad. Years of nice, quiet anxiety. Gone. Along with a whole street.
An accident on purpose, more or less.
Right. A mad elf pushed by zealots, likely hidden in the very groups I have to appease. The Maker has a grand sense of humor. And the Arishok. I suspected he had no plans to leave. I didn't know it was just as annoying for him.
You could send him gold and he'd complain it was heavy.
And it's about to get worse. A shame. There were overtures of civility. Your influence, no doubt.
Do I want to hear what happened?
A Qunari delegate and entourage paid me a visit. It was civil, tentative, hopeful. They left my chambers with precision, but were not reported by the outer guard. They are missing almost literally from my doorstep. What do you imagine will be the Arishok's reaction?
Do the Kunari generally keep you updated?
Kunari do not disappear. They know we watch, and they are not shy about their movement. Speak to Seneschal Brown. He has details that show how damning this is. I don't know who would benefit from fighting the Kunari, but it will cost all of us.
Ay, ay, ay.
I'm preparing for the worst. The very worst.
Good day, Sir.
You have information about the missing Kunari?
I am to help you, yes. Viscount Dumas would appreciate discretion in this matter. I would prefer that you were not involved at all, but that is neither here nor there.
Has anyone reported this to the Kunari?
Maker? No. I'd be signing the messenger's death warrant. He'll find out soon enough, of course. And when he does, the Viscount is rightly concerned that the illusion of peace will dissolve.
The Arishok is growing violent. He might want an excuse to end this peace.
I suspect that if the Arishok wanted to take over, he simply would. For all we fear that heretical Qun of his, its demands have done more to keep him in check than any of our efforts. Besides, would Kunari stoop to trickery? There is no precedent, but there is unfortunate evidence of influence on our side.
It sounds like you don't want them found.
I must think of what is best for the Viscount's office. Bringing attention to such an incident benefits no one.
You would do nothing.
The Kunari are neutral hostiles at best. There is no relationship to salvage by overextending ourselves on their behalf.
I'm having a hard time picturing the abduction of a Kunari entourage.
Unfortunately, they were not at their best. Their swords were tied into their sheaths, as I advised. It seemed a respectful compromise. Even I know you cannot separate a Kunari from his weapon.
So where would you start, if you were the starting type?
I would begin with the most obvious failure. It's clear the city guard has no excuse for allowing this, unless they were involved. Not coincidentally, a number of recent recruits have failed to report. You should start with one of them. Although where you find a swordsman so eager to sell his honor and duty, I'm sure I don't know.
The Hanged Man.
Hanged Man.
Definitely.
Right. Then you know what to look for. I can't imagine this has occurred without notice. There is always a weak link. Please keep this quiet.
Good day to you.
Well, Aveline won't like that.
I heard about Lowtown. I can't believe the Kunari had anything.
Hope the day is treating you well, Sarah.
Hawk, I need a favor that I can only trust to you.
Oh? This should be good.
It should be a small matter, but I worry. I need you to give something to Guardsman Donick, here in the barracks. No questions, and he is not to know it's from me.
Donick? The one we pulled from an ambush?
The event that put me here. But this is a different need of the Guard and its captain. And you're doing very badly at the no questions part.
You need me for something as simple as this?
I protect many people, citizens well beyond the men and women I command. But who do I really know besides you? I need a friend to do this. It's a short list.
It must be something important if you're going to all this trouble.
That's none of your business.
How very Kunari of you.
I already regret this. I'm not about to make it worse by exposing unnecessary facts. You can accept that or not, but that's all I can say.
I'm here to help, whenever you need.
Oh, that's sweet. This is strangely difficult. Please, hurry back with his reaction. I appreciate this, Hawk. I really do.
It's a schoolgirl passing a note to her crush in the classroom, and then we're basically passing notes between classmates. It's adorable. I love Aveline and Donic's relationship. I wish she was an Inquisition.
Guardsman Donic. Sir Hawk, it's been some time. You're here in Hightown now, right? I think the captain mentioned it. I see your uncle now and then on my patrols, but we don't talk.
No ill effects from the ambush, I trust?
They got me pretty good, I'll admit. But they fared worse, so I can't complain. Guard is a good career if you're careful. A short one if you're not. And the captain makes sure we're careful.
I have it on good authority that you are going to enjoy this.
Am I now? It's a copper relief of marigolds? Ah, and it helpfully says so. Marigolds. Well, how crafty. Is there a meaning to this that I should know?
Possibly, here, you throw this away?
Well, it certainly conveys that. Right. I'm sure we both have things to do, of varying import. Sir Hawk.
There's some reason.
Donic's like, what? Adorable. I don't even care, it's adorable. Let's go find the reason she made us do this.
You're back. Of course you are. You're efficient. Get things done, good or ill. So, how did Donic react?
To your garbage, you mean?
I thought it was clear. Metal is strong, copper ages well, flowers are soft. I've clearly gone about this the wrong way. Don't talk to him again. Just take this, the patrols for next week. Post it to the roster and just listen.
Really? Just walk over there and post the roster?
I want his honest reaction without the captain present.
You could just have him hauled off.
This isn't about an accusation I can put in a report and explain. I need someone unofficial.
All right, but I'm starting to think you just like having me around.
I need to know exactly how he reacts. That's key. Thank you.
Too many hits to the head. Or not enough.
So let's see how he reacts to this.
Which pucker have you been greasing to get Hightown?
What? You're daft. I'm working those skinnings across town.
Says here you're guarding the square. Always been a make-work job, that one. You someone's pet?
Check your eyes. It's a mistake.
Says the pet.
You have got to be kidding me. What did I do to get that post?
So she tried to give him a simple post that's safe, and it backfired. Everything she's doing is backfiring. It's adorable.
Donic thinks I'm punishing him. But Hightown is a safe patrol, a reward.
You wanted his reaction.
All right. I can fix this. I need 3 goats and a sheaf of wheat. You'll take them to his mother. It's a dowry tradition. Maybe it will smooth the process.
Hold a moment. You're sweet on the boy.
So help me, whore. I will break you.
Oh, this is glorious. All this flailing is her idea of courtship.
How exactly did you think this mess would work?
I don't know what I thought. I've been focused on being captain for so long, that's all I know.
I'm confused. Wasn't Lady Manhands married already?
That was a long time ago. It was easier, or seemed to be.
I can't imagine you having trouble speaking your mind.
The guards are in my care. I hurt when they hurt. But Donic, I want him to know that I feel. But if something happened to him...
Something already happened. and he's fine.
If it made sense, I wouldn't need you. I feel paralyzed. I hate it.
Sounds like you're ready to move on.
It's been 4 years since Wesley. Stop trying to protect me.
That's right. She's made her peace. Now let her get one.
So you've been by yourself since we came to Kirkwall?
Wait, you've gone 4 years without. You must creak like a rusty hinge.
Many people have their lives because of me.
But poor you. No life of your own.
We both place others above ourselves. I happen to do it clothed.
You're splitting hairs, but wishing someone would split yours.
I've had enough of your loose lips. Like many, I'm sure.
Oh, touché. Prig.
Slattern!
If I might put this back on track.
The companions just hate each other. They took care of that in Inquisition, thank God.
I can drag him in here right now. Just say the word.
Oh, and how would that look? The captain ordering her guardsmen to... It wouldn't help.
So go out. Get him drunk. Shame is a great equalizer.
What? Just go out somewhere? Like it's that easy?
I know I wouldn't turn you down.
Tell Donick, invite him to the Hanged Man. Don't tell him about me. Make something up. It's a surprise, or just you, or a group, anything to get him there. He's not like the others. I don't want him to think he's meeting the captain.
Guardsman Donick, how are you?
Good, I suppose.
Doesn't matter. Free for an evening?
I have no immediate patrols. Why?
A night at the Hanged Man for all the guard. You'll come? Of course you'll come.
Should I have heard of this? Very well, Sir Hawk. I guess I'll be there. Never good to be the last to hear of these things.
Good things are always happening to that bastard.
Fine day, Sarah.
Oh, thank you. Level up. Nice. There we go. By the way, how are we looking? Buddy, getting there.
Well, you're throwing coins around like there's no tomorrow.
That's right, woman. Tonight I'm paid and blessed, and all I had to do was turn my head.
To all my friends. Hey, step back. I know important people. We're gonna show this city what to do with heathen oxmen.
Guard captain, would you like to have a word with your man?
Guard captain?
Who?
What?
Bested.
Who?
Who what? I don't...
Who bought you? Who bought the honor of a proud guard of Kirkwall and made him a drunken Mabari bitch?
I don't know. He was a Templar, I swear.
Think
he had the
hard.
soul of the Grand Cleric and everything. It's true.
The penalty for abandoning your post is 10 days on the wall. I expect you to report in the morning.
Uh-huh.
There's your answer. A Templar.
With the Grand Cleric's seal, no less. Well done.
Nice. I'm a fan of that. And we got 10 friendship from Aveline. Also good.
You go first. I'll be right there. Just don't tell him this is about me.
There were supposed to be others coming, right?
Plans change. Apparently.
Right. Look, I should really,
What? No. Sit. Drink.
Another round? Make a yes.
It's going horrible. Poor me, I got thrown to the wolves.
Aveline is great.
Look, if this was all a plan for you to get closer to the captain, maybe you should just talk to her. I mean, how sad would it be if you needed a go-between? Have some backbone. I have to go. Thanks for the drinks.
I couldn't do it. What did he say?
He thinks I arranged this to get to you.
I'm an idiot.
If you were that far gone, you'd have hidden from the start.
Would it have ended any worse? I need to talk to him. But I'm a mess unless I'm on patrol. I'm good at that. Killing highwaymen doesn't exactly provide an intimate setting, though. And I'm tired of embarrassing myself.
Then I'll clear the way, and you'll talk to Donnick.
Putting you in danger just makes it worse.
You made it my problem. I'm fixing it.
Very well, Hawk. You pushed. You clear the route up the Wounded Coast, and I will live to regret this, I'm sure.
Alright, I don't feel like doing all that, so this is where I'm going to call the stream. It's been 3 hours and 20 minutes. We got quite a bit done. So, let's make sure we get Anders here. Now let's put Aveline in it. Alright. So that's all. I will probably play this again. It's tomorrow, Saturday, or Sunday, somewhere around there. So I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Hope you enjoy this. This will be up on YouTube a little later, and put into the playlist of that playthrough. Until then, I'll talk to y'all later. So long, everybody.